Hello, we are Team 16 and today we are presenting you the AirFrance Internet Marketing case. This case centers upon both AirFrance and media contact efforts to find the ideal SEM campaign to provide an optimal amount of ticket sales in response to advertising dollars spent. This optimal marketing campaign is based on choosing effective allocation of dollars across the various search engines, as well as selecting appropriate keywords and bids strategies for placement on the search result page for internet users. On the next slide, we can see the results of our logistic regression. We decided to analyze the probability of booking since we thought that variable could be affected by all the others in the dataset. We created a logistic regression taking into consideration the variables of publisher, match type, campaign, impression, average position, and keyword group. The outcome should be 1, as in a better probability of booking. Then we ran it multiple times until we got the most accurate regression with the final variables of campaign, impression, and average position. Campaigns, in fact, tell us that every change made in campaign decreases the odds of probability of booking by almost 62%.
We have checked the performance of the model to see how much of the percentage of predictions were accurate, and we can see in the plot that's a good model, but it can be improved so that the curves get closer to the train positive rate. Then we plotted a decision tree to see the outcome of the logistic regression in a better way. According to the tree, the variable then creates a bigger impact on the probability of booking its impressions. What the decision tree is seeing is AirFrance can have less than 7198 impressions in total, because this would decrease the probability of booking and is better for AirFrance to remove or not use a campaign or GN target in Boston.
If we look at each publisher regarding the probability of booking and average cost per click, then we see that AirFrance has been investing in Google US the most because it is also the one that has the highest probability of booking. For the US market, it makes sense to continue using Google. As for the global market, they should consider using Overture because the investment is less than MSN and the probability of booking is almost the same. As for Yahoo, they should just stop using it completely. If we look at the efficiency of each publisher, Google US has the best efficiency. The click-through rate also has a big conversion rate, which means that a high percentage of clicks converts into bookings. As for the global market, the best publisher seems to be MSN because it has the highest click-through rate and conversion rate than the rest.
To round up our analysis of the different publishers, we used the average impressions required to convert, and from the data shown on the box plot, Google US and MSN Global require the least impressions to convert, whereas Overture US is among the highest and therefore less successful than Google US. Next, we did an analysis of the different campaigns. On the graph, you can see on the x-axis the different campaigns. To measure whether a campaign was successful, we decided to divide the impressions by the number of bookings. Since some campaigns are more active than others, the log was taken to better compare each campaign with each other. The result was that in particular the AirFrance Global, Paris and France terms, Western Europe destinations, as well as Google Year-Long were the best performing campaigns because they're also above our red dotted line. On the other hand, the geo-targeted campaigns show a lower conversion rate. Following the campaign analysis, we moved on to the keyword analysis. And here we measured which publisher's keyword match type leads to the highest transaction conversion percentage. Overall, it can be said that Google and MSN users are more successful by using broad keywords, whereas Overture users mostly use standard and advanced keyword search. Exact and in particular standard match types show a lower transaction conversion percentage.
To understand the efficiency of Kayak, we did a comparison between them and the rest of the publishers. As we see in these plots of revenue of these publishers, we see that Kayak revenue is above average, and this revenue comes only in a short period of time, which shows a great potential for the company to shift their ad spending from Yahoo to Kayak, as it clearly generates more revenue. After looking at what Kayak generates as revenue, we investigated booking comparison, and as you can see that Kayak on average have less booking than other publishers, but these observations are still the short period of time. After looking at these analyses, me and my team would recommend AirFrance to not go for a uniform strategy, but have different strategies for each publisher. According to the analysis, we would reduce the ad spend budget from Yahoo and MSN, and as we saw, the probability of booking and efficiency of these publishers were extremely low compared to others. We would like to invest that budget in meta search websites like Kayak, which will reduce the profit margin, but higher ticket sales will increase revenue. For campaigns, we would recommend Air France should focus on Air France Global and Western Europe destinations, as these are high performing campaigns, and stop campaigns which are geo targeted US cities. This will increase the return on ad spend and improve these campaigns, as we need to improve these campaigns, we need to use broad keywords which have high transaction conversion percentage. And that's all. Thank you.